Now the wraparound comes as well.
Yep. We were expecting the first strike to come soon from both sides. And oh, what a perfect timing. The Courier is right in the mix. They're going to get not only the Courier here, Waga, they could also take down Sumail's TA. They're going to chase her through, back behind the trees. The refraction has already been committed. Now Universe going to be forced to step in. Can they get the pop-up kill? They can. They are going to be able to get the return fire kill, but they might also get the follow-up. Is Universe going to be going down? It looks like that may be the case here. Tries to hide behind the tower. It's not going to be happening, and off to the races we go.
Be able to kill this. We'll see.
Let's see. They make a move in. Fear commits in with the time walk. Back out and away here. The creeps are stalking him. They're walking him back and away, but now they'll commit in with the stun from General. A follow-up stun comes out from the Centaur. Universe steps in to try to help out and get some redemption, but they quick work of Fear. General turns it around, and they're going to get that kill. Art style. This guy is putting in work in the early game.
He's just fire on Enchantress. And they're actually wrapping around on PPD now.
Oh, yeah. He's caught between three. Boom, boom, boom. He goes down. Quick work. EG still committing it hard for the bottom lane as they make their approach for General here.
Oh, he's so slithery.
He went out the right side. They thought he was left. Fear's going to be committing in with the Chrono now. And it's not going to be enough without the follow-up damage there. Zai pops out. Now the Earth Splitter right down the middle. It's going to be right on top of Aditya and Art Style, but they're still committed to standing and fighting. They're going to be able to burst through this Aegis. Universe from the back-end side looking to isolate and take down Art Style, but doesn't quite have the firepower. Aditya going to get saved up with a false promise coming out from Soniko, and now they make their move. EG still holding strong here. Get a good heal coming out from PPD, and now Navi forced to evacuate. Aditya goes for the TP, is going to be able to make it out.
Oh, the double
2 for 1, though.
In the late game.
That's true.
But shouldn't underestimate the starter, though.
All right, we have a lot of rotations mid lane. They make their move. Art Style is first on the scene, and he eats a lot of damage. He's going to be forced to false promise. There is the Chrono from Fear catching Ditch and Soniko. They prize the Soniko Oracle first, and they'll be able to take him down. And they get the follow-up for Ditya Ra. Very good for EG so far. Sumail jumps to the back lines. He's looking to take down Art Style. Bam! Hits him hard. Double kill for Zai. Dendi is putting in the work for Navi, but it might not be enough. General forced to stun and retreat, and yeah, Navi begin to crumble down one by one. They will get the Dendi puck, and it turns into a 4-for-1 trade, the biggest trade of this game, and it's going for the boys in blue.
That was amazingly aggressive play from EG there, just going in, and I love the positioning they had, and Zai again shows why I said he's one of the players that I really respect on Elder Titan. He played it back in the old days, and it's just beautiful to see. Nothing else clears the creep waves. And
Fear is in a fantastic spot, waiting for the pocket Chrono here. Now they are going to be able to blow up Sumail quickly. Fear continues to wait. There goes the Time Splitter. Fear jumps in, gets a Chrono. It's only for Ditya Ra. Actually, he did catch General. It's right on top of him there. We'll be able to help finish him off with the assistance coming out from Universe here. Ditya Ra, who is also stuck in that Chrono, tries to run off to the left. Can't hide in the trees. Fear's going to blink on in and catch him and take him down. Another strong fight for EG as they get a follow-up cleanup. Fear makes it a double as he clears out Soniko. Art Style going to be next on the list for the boys, and they'll be able to finish him off. Triple kill for Fear.
The sad thing here for Navi is that they can't really just go for it.
No,
Elder Titan is way too good at zoning you from Roche. Look at this. As soon as the Spirit comes in, it's like, oh, you want to keep going? Okay, I'll just stump you.
Love to take a fight at a choke point like this. With that, with the Chrono, with the side blades, Fear makes his move. He catch a 3-man Chrono setup coming out.
Oh,
Navi got to respond. There's a huge splitter follow. They get the silence for Fear. It looks like they will be able to burst down the Faceless Void. And now the follow-up from Sumail. He's able to crush on 4. They take down 2. They take down 3. Sumail with the triple kill, and EG move right back into the pit to take what's rightfully theirs.
This is just Sumail or Fear. Pick one, you kill that guy, and then you die to the other guy.
Exactly.
That's what happens for Navi right now. And even the Solar Crest on Zai, on his Elder Titan. Very big item this game.
Sumail makes his move in, bashes down General a few times, takes a shot, backs out. He's got Hurricane Pike to work with now, and still has an Aegis. Denny makes his move in. He's going to be forced to Yules. Gets Yulesed up, sidesteps Fear, jumps in, gets Citra on Art Style, both caught under the Chrono while Denny moves to the side, gets nuked down by PPD, and now EG going to be looking to go for the closing blow here. Navi forced to retreat back behind their racks. That Hurricane Pike damage coming up from Sumail way back and beyond, and then the jump in with the final blow, punches him right in the mouth. It will take Navi out. They're going to be forced to double buyback. Denny moves back in, gets off a big coil between 2, but Navi split back, moves in. General tries to commit hard to the back lines, but he gets crushed down himself. Fear makes a commitment back in. Denny gonna self-fuels, goes off to the side. Ditya Ra annihilated and out. Triple kill for Sumail. No more buybacks here for Navi. They lose this one. This game is done, and it looks like that's going to be the case. They begin folding in within themselves, and that is going to be game. It takes about 24 minutes, and EG will claim game number 1 of this 2-game series.
And likewise, bottom lane, Delta Titan and Batrider are not that easy to go up against.
Uh-oh, they're making a move for
committing,
Zai.
though.
Coconut, double bounce on Zai.
Wow.
Very unfortunate luck right there for him. He will be going down first blood to Dendi.
Oh, Universe! He's gonna
Right,
die!
once it's so bad, will get it, but you're going to be handing over 2 kills to Dendi with it. Double kill for Dendi's Jug. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but
No,
with
that's-
Drows, with Huskars, keep popping up every game. That's how it is.
It's the way Dota is right now shaped, the way teams play it.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh,
Coconut
God.
bounces between PPD and Sumail multiple times, allows Navi to creep into the high ground and try to get off the bursting damage. They will lose their Huskar just before taking down Sumail's Viper. Follow-up low is going to be taking down the Soniko Oracle, and now they're looking for a bit of more here. Are they going to commit in deep for it? Zai looking to go for the stomp, actually forces Arstyle back into them,
Nice
but not
dodge.
enough. Good dodge.
Now, I think they need to make something happen on mid lane, like jump in, actually.
PPD's close. Once the Viper Strike goes out, Soniko tries to help out Ditya, but they are going to be able to get the finish here, and it looks like it could be a twofer as they get the Soniko drop. Zai on a killing spree. General looking for the response, moves in, gets the Chrono, catches 2. They look to go for Sumail first. They will bring him down. And now with Artstyle coming in and
PPD now,
Soniko, numbers are starting to come in for Na'Vi. Universe makes his move, walks in. Fear's going to get off a couple of shots for Dendi here. They're waiting for Dendi to finish. Flame break back, going for more. Dendi still running away. Universe with no more mana, no lasso to work with. Now they see Artstyle very low on the low ground. While Fear trying to tag down Dendi will get him. That's 2 dropped on the side of Na'Vi. EG with the fight back now. They get the stomp set up for General, and now Fear looks to move in and finish up the Faceless Void. Will be able to do so. Sumail with the double kill. EG claimed the lives of 3.
He doesn't have the money for a blink at all.
Yeah, the biggest boost for EG in that last fight was just their own position advantage. Like, they had Universe in a spot where he didn't even need to have a blink. He was covering the high ground well. Na'Vi looking to make a move. Mid lane, commit in with a Coconut, with the Death Ward, and an Omni, and it's all going to be more than enough to bring down the Viper. Beautiful 2-man Chrono comes out from General to catch both Universe and PPD. Universe gets a lasso, gets a pullback, gets the Grave from PPD to help keep him alive while Zai moves on forward. Is going to be enough to bring down General, and Na'Vi withdraw. They get the hell back. Going to be happy and committed to get the one-man takedown and possible tower, but Artstyle is going to get stomped up. Universe and Zai begin to tag team him a bit. Here comes Oracle from the high ground. No, he's not in the high ground. He's stuck within the trees while Fear continues to move on forward. Can he get Dendi? He's moving for it. He'll get it done. This Ursa becoming quite the machine now as he wraps up and over. Zai also gets the grab on the Oracle. Artstyle still also in the mix, will also get dropped. Zai gets a double.
Can we just take a moment to praise Zai for how great he is at this hero? And this is just going to get a lot harder for Na'Vi. And it's a little bit reminiscent of last game.
Oh, Artstyle, you might have come to the wrong neighborhood here, but Dendi does move in, him in General. Looking to go to work, but they have no Chrono, no real big setup on the side of Na'Vi. Universe says, I got set up for EG, grabs Ichiro, pulls him to the low ground. He's going to be forced to hop up and above and tries to break his way out, but he's not going to be able to do it. Meanwhile, huge stomp again from Zai. On the backhand side, Na'Vi going to get crushed down. The Earth Splitter also there. So Nico has to save himself with the false promise, but Fear is not going to be able to get him. Actually, he will. Not going to be enough when he makes it back to the fountain. 4 go down from Na'Vi. It's like, what, Waga? 3 back-to-back fights, all going for EG.
So the Void and the Huskar are 1,000 gold behind, in fact.
Ditya says, you want this bounty rune? Springs the trap and makes a jump for Sumail, but of all the people to come for the rune, the Viper may not be the easiest target, but he wants to commit on in for it. So Nico helps him out with a false promise, but Fear makes a jump and wipes out that Oracle. Ditya rough fighting on the back end life of his false promise, barely alive, will end up going down. It's a 3-for-2 trade. General now surrounded between 3 EG members. The blue uniforms surround him, and he says, get the hell away! Drops the Chrono and defensively purely just to save his own life, and it might still not be good enough. All right, Na'Vi, are they going to be able to intercept here and stop EG from going for this Roche, which could lead to the eventual win? Na'Vi look to go up and over and see if they can spot anyone out. They will see Universe. Universe spots them, steps back. They make the move inside the front door. They get the pullback, the jump in. The Huskar grabs up the Aegis. Can Na'Vi make this fight work? Fear already takes out the Oracle, goes for Artstyle next, but he's got the Ghost Scepter there. Fear quickly gets rid of that Ghost Scepter and continues to slash. Ditya tries to focus Fear. Fear says, don't even bother, slaps them down, gets rid of the Aegis, and now EG will swarm him. And with him being out on his own here, there's really no chance. A triple kill for Fear. This guy is beyond godlike, Waga. He is 16-0-4. They walk away with a win here, Waga. Both of them are going to be 1-1 for 2 different series at about a point each. They do get the snag on Ditya. That Huskar was there, but he is gone now. Has a buyback, will decide for now. Coconut's going to be flying out. Sumail pops the Hurricane Pike and will easily take care of the Witch Doctor as he gets the Death Ward out. Him and Uraw begin to go toe-to-toe, but Fear steps in and says, I'm going to make it a one-sided match. Easily cleans up the Huskar, and that will be game. Navi throwing the towel, and this series will get split 1-1. Or no,
actually
2-1.
2-1.
2-0.
2-0. God damn it. God damn it.
I forgot, you're right. So, EG with this win will have 3 points coming out of the second heat. Navi, just the 1 point.